Imagine living in a world where external chaos does not disturb your inner peace, where challenges appear not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. This is not a utopian dream, but a life rooted in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we can learn to navigate life with calm, clarity, and resilience, viewing every situation as a step toward self-improvement. Are you seeking peace amidst life's turbulence? Curious about how to remain unfazed in the face of setbacks? These 50 Stoic principles offer a pathway to a better life, guiding you to become the best version of yourself. As you delve into these timeless rules, think of each as a stepping stone to a deeper understanding of Stoicism and, ultimately, yourself. What would happen if you embraced each day as a unique opportunity to practice virtue, wisdom, and resilience? Could it transform the way you respond to the world? Join us on this journey of self-discovery, where every challenge becomes a chance to strengthen your spirit. In this exploration of Stoic values, we'll uncover principles that help you embrace fate, seek wisdom, serve others, and find tranquility in an ever-changing world. Keep watching, for these rules are not merely suggestions, but powerful insights that have guided thinkers for centuries. 1. Gratitude. Count your blessings. Gratitude is a simple yet profound practice, one that Stoicism considers foundational to a life of contentment and peace. What if you began each day by acknowledging the good things already present in your life? Consider how often we overlook blessings while fixating on what we lack. A mind consumed with desire is a mind in turmoil, but a mind rooted in gratitude finds peace. Gratitude in Stoicism is not merely about listing things you appreciate, it's about deeply recognizing the impermanence of all things and understanding that everything in life is borrowed. Epictetus reminds us that he who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. When we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, we create an unshakable foundation of inner peace. Practice gratitude each day. How might your outlook change if you started and ended each day by listing what you're thankful for? Would moments of frustration feel less intense if you recognized all the good surrounding you? Let gratitude remind you that happiness isn't found in acquiring more, but in appreciating what already is. 2. Self-discipline. Your internal compass. Imagine navigating life without a clear direction. How often do fleeting desires distract us, steering us away from what truly matters? Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline is our internal compass, guiding us through life's temptations and distractions. True self-discipline isn't about denying yourself pleasures. It's about aligning your actions with your values, even when challenges arise. Self-discipline builds the foundation for growth and achievement. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Each time we act in accordance with our higher purpose, rather than succumbing to immediate gratifications, we strengthen our will. Like a muscle, self-discipline grows with consistent effort. Ask yourself, where do you struggle most with discipline? What would happen if, each day, you made one choice that aligned with your long-term values instead of short-term comfort? Self-discipline is the pathway to freedom, enabling you to take control over your own actions and move confidently toward a meaningful life. 3. Memento mori. Remember your mortality. How often do we live as if life is infinite, putting off our dreams and delaying our gratitude? Memento mori, remember you will die, is one of Stoicism's most powerful teachings. By embracing our mortality, we are reminded to live each moment to its fullest, unburdened by trivial concerns and mindful of our limited time. Death is not a morbid thought in Stoicism. It's a catalyst for living with purpose. Marcus Aurelius advises us, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. What if you woke up every morning acknowledging that today might be your last? Would you speak kinder words, cherish moments more deeply, or pursue that dream you've been delaying? Consider how memento mori can be a guide in your daily actions. Let it remind you that every moment is precious and that each day is an opportunity to live with intention, kindness, and gratitude. 4. Amor fati. Embrace your fate. Imagine viewing every event in life, good or bad, as something to embrace fully. Amor fati, meaning love your fate, encourages us to accept everything that happens as necessary and beneficial for our growth. Life doesn't always go as planned, but Stoicism invites us to accept the twists and turns with open arms, seeing them as opportunities to build resilience. Amor fati teaches that we have a choice in how we respond. We can resist and suffer, or we can accept and grow. How much lighter would life feel if you could embrace every experience as part of your path? Reflect on challenges you've faced recently. What would change if, instead of resenting them, you saw them as essential for your growth? Think of amor fati as a practice of acceptance and courage. Let it guide you to transform every experience into fuel for self-improvement, for, as Nietzsche said, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. 5. Focus. One task at a time. In a world full of distractions, how often do we find ourselves scattered, losing sight of what truly matters? Stoicism encourages us to focus on one task at a time, treating each endeavor as an opportunity for excellence. By directing our energy on the task at hand, we cultivate both mastery and peace. Epictetus reminds us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, stay committed, even when the world pressures you to rush. How different would your work and life feel if you gave each task your full attention? Would it enhance your sense of fulfillment? Try this. The next time you start a task, put aside all distractions. Embrace the moment, allowing yourself to immerse fully in it. This is how Stoicism teaches us to elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary. 6. Forgiveness. Let go of resentment. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. In Stoicism, forgiveness is an act of liberation, freeing ourselves from the chains of anger and resentment. When we forgive, we choose peace over bitterness, breaking free from past grievances. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Instead of dwelling on others' wrongdoings, Stoicism encourages us to focus on our response. What if you chose to release anger and seek inner calm instead? How much lighter would you feel if you freed yourself from the burden of grudges? Let forgiveness be your practice of freedom. It's not about condoning others' actions, but about choosing your own peace over the chaos of resentment. Remember, the one who forgives benefits more than the one who is forgiven. 7. Empathy. Understand others. How often do we truly listen to understand rather than to respond? Empathy, in Stoic thought, is the bridge that connects us to others. When we empathize, we honor the shared humanity within all of us, understanding that each person's actions and feelings are shaped by their own struggles. Marcus Aurelius noted, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" Stoicism reminds us that empathy fosters patience and understanding, both essential for harmonious relationships. Practice empathy by stepping into others' perspectives. When you encounter someone's pain or frustration, ask yourself, how would I feel in their position? Empathy in Stoicism isn't merely about sympathy. It's about seeing the world through another's eyes, building bonds grounded in compassion and shared experience. 8. Serve others. Contribute to the common good. What is the purpose of life if not to serve others? Stoicism emphasizes the importance of contributing to the well-being of others, recognizing that a fulfilling life is one that uplifts those around us. When we serve, we find a deeper purpose and a sense of belonging in the world. Epictetus urges us to act in ways that benefit humanity, for in doing so, we strengthen both ourselves and our communities. What would life look like if you committed to serving others in small ways each day? Could acts of kindness give your life a greater sense of meaning? Reflect on how you can contribute positively to others' lives. Serving others is not just about large gestures. It's about small acts of kindness that, like seeds, grow to create a thriving community. 9. Resilience. Bounce back from life's challenges. Life is rarely smooth. It's filled with challenges, setbacks, and unexpected hardships. In Stoicism, resilience is a core virtue, our ability to endure and overcome difficulties. Imagine facing adversity with a calm mind, using each setback as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. What would happen if, instead of fearing challenges, you welcomed them as teachers? Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Resilience transforms obstacles into pathways. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the obstacles themselves that define us, but how we respond to them. When challenges arise, ask yourself, how can this experience make me better, wiser, or more understanding? Remember, resilience isn't about being unaffected by difficulties. It's about embracing them, learning from them, and moving forward with renewed strength. Let each challenge be a chance to fortify your inner strength. 10. Adaptability. Embrace change. How do you feel when life takes an unexpected turn? Do you resist or do you adapt? Adaptability, a prized trait in Stoicism, allows us to bend with life's changes rather than break under their weight. Life is inherently unpredictable, and our peace depends on how well we can flow with its shifting currents. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Imagine viewing every change, even the unwanted ones, as an invitation to grow. How much lighter would life feel if you embraced change rather than resisted it? In practice, adaptability means being open to new paths and new perspectives. Let go of rigid expectations and learn to move gracefully with life's transformations. By embracing change, you allow yourself to discover strength and possibilities you never knew existed. 11. Mindful consumption. Make conscious choices. In a world of excess, Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of what we consume, whether it's food, media, or material possessions. Imagine if, instead of accumulating more, you focused on the quality of what you bring into your life. How might this intentional approach to consumption bring greater clarity and peace? Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, advises Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism reminds us to prioritize what truly serves our well-being and growth. What if you evaluated each choice by asking, does this nourish my mind, body, or spirit? Let mindful consumption guide you toward simplicity. By choosing only what aligns with your values, you create space for what truly matters, leading to a life that's rich in meaning rather than in things. 12. Honesty, the foundation of trust. Trust is a precious commodity, and honesty is its foundation. In Stoic thought, honesty isn't just about avoiding lies. It's about aligning our words and actions with our inner values. Ask yourself, how often do you speak your truth, even when it's difficult? Marcus Aurelius believed in integrity as a reflection of inner harmony. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Honesty, in Stoicism, means living authentically, for only when we are honest with ourselves can we be true to others. Consider what honesty would look like in your own life. How might relationships change if you communicated openly and with sincerity? Remember, honesty builds bridges, fostering trust and creating connections rooted in authenticity. 13. Simplicity. Less is more. What if true wealth lies not in accumulating more, but in needing less? Stoicism places high value on simplicity, teaching that a life focused on essentials leads to greater peace and fulfillment. Imagine the calm that comes from decluttering not only your space, but also your mind. Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Reflect on this. What desires can you release today? Would letting go of the unnecessary bring more clarity to your life? Simplicity encourages us to focus on what truly matters, liberating us from the distractions that pull us from our purpose. By embracing less, we make room for a life filled with depth and intention. 14. Patience. Master the art of waiting. In a fast-paced world, patience is a rare virtue. Stoicism teaches us that patience is the key to maintaining peace in the face of delay or difficulty. Imagine the strength it takes to wait calmly without forcing outcomes. Can you cultivate this strength? Seneca reminds us, time heals what reason cannot. In other words, patience allows things to unfold in their natural rhythm. Next time you feel impatience rising, pause and ask yourself, what lesson does this moment hold? Practice patience as a form of mastery over your reactions. By embracing patience, you learn to accept life's timing, discovering that sometimes waiting brings the best rewards. 15. Curiosity. Eyes wide open. What would life be without curiosity? The desire to learn, explore, and understand. Stoicism encourages a mindset of lifelong learning, as knowledge broadens our perspectives and keeps our minds vibrant. When was the last time you allowed yourself to be deeply curious? Marcus Aurelius, a lifelong learner, knew the value of curiosity. He believed that wisdom is cultivated through a willingness to question, explore, and see beyond the surface. What if you approached life with the wonder of a child, embracing each day as an opportunity to discover? Let curiosity be your guide. Ask questions, seek knowledge, and keep an open mind. This Stoic approach keeps life fresh, reminding you that there is always something new to learn. 16. Environmental awareness. Care for our planet. Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature, seeing ourselves as part of a greater whole. Imagine the impact if every action you took respected the environment, recognizing our shared responsibility to protect it. Could your choices contribute to a healthier planet? Marcus Aurelius spoke of living according to nature, a call to act as mindful stewards of the earth. What if, instead of taking from the planet, you sought ways to give back? How might small changes, like reducing waste or conserving energy, make a difference? Practicing environmental awareness aligns with Stoicism's focus on interconnectedness. By caring for our planet, we act with compassion for all life, recognizing that we are not isolated beings, but part of a shared ecosystem. 17. Morning routine, blueprint for success. How do you begin your day? A structured morning routine sets the tone for a purposeful and productive day. Stoicism values intentionality, and a mindful morning practice can bring clarity and focus. What would happen if you dedicated the first moments of each day to self-reflection and preparation? In Stoic tradition, Mornings are a time to affirm our purpose and clarify our intentions. Marcus Aurelius would remind himself each morning of the kind of person he wanted to be. Imagine if you began each day with a similar intention, setting the stage for self-discipline and growth. Consider crafting a morning routine that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. This simple practice can transform your day, equipping you to face challenges with resilience and clarity. 18. Continuous learning. Never stop growing. In Stoicism, the journey of self-improvement never truly ends. Continuous learning keeps the mind sharp and the spirit vibrant. What if each day you sought to learn something new to deepen your understanding of yourself and the world? Seneca teaches, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. In other words, life itself is a lesson, with each experience offering wisdom. How might you commit to growth today, whether by reading, reflecting, or engaging with others' perspectives? Let this mindset of continuous learning inspire you to evolve. Remember, a Stoic life is a journey of self-discovery, and every new insight brings you closer to your true self. 19. Inner peace, harmony within. How often do we search for peace in external comforts only to find it fleeting? Stoicism teaches that true peace lies within, cultivated through self-awareness and acceptance. Imagine having an unshakable calm, regardless of external chaos. What would that feel like? Marcus Aurelius, facing countless challenges, found peace in his inner self. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. The Stoic path to inner peace is through self-mastery, by quieting the mind and practicing acceptance. Ask yourself, what inner noise can you let go of? In cultivating inner peace, you create a sanctuary within, a place of refuge that external circumstances cannot disturb. 20. Vulnerability. Open heart. Open connections. Vulnerability, though often seen as weakness, is actually a source of strength in Stoicism. Imagine the courage it takes to be open, authentic, and unguarded. What connections could deepen if you allowed yourself to be vulnerable? In Stoic thought, vulnerability is a bridge to genuine relationships. When we embrace our own humanity, we connect with others on a profound level. Ask yourself, what would it look like to share your true self with those around you? Practice vulnerability as a form of courage. By opening your heart, you allow others to see your true self, fostering trust and building meaningful bonds. 21. Courage. Face your fears. Fear often holds us back from pursuing what truly matters, but Stoicism encourages us to step into the arena of life with courage. Imagine facing your fears not as threats, but as invitations to grow stronger. What would change if you saw fear as a natural part of progress? Stoic thinkers like Seneca taught that courage is essential for a meaningful life, urging us to act despite our fears. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare that they are difficult. Stoicism reminds us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. Reflect on a fear you've been avoiding. How would your life improve if you faced it with courage? Each time you confront your fears, you break their hold on you, building inner strength and resilience. 22. Mindfulness. Be present in the moment. Our minds often drift into the past or worry about the future, but Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being fully present. Imagine savoring each moment without distraction, truly experiencing life as it unfolds. How much richer would your days be if you were fully engaged in the present? Marcus Aurelius counseled, "Confine yourself to the present." Stoicism teaches us that the present moment is all we truly possess, and it's here, now, that we have the power to act. Practicing mindfulness enables us to find clarity and peace, anchoring ourselves in the here and now. Try this. Focus on one thing around you, sights, sounds, or sensations, and immerse yourself in it. By practicing mindfulness, you gain the power to calm a racing mind and appreciate life as it is, right now. 23. Admire others, recognize and celebrate. Jealousy and comparison cloud our view of others, but Stoicism encourages us to admire others openly, recognizing their strengths and achievements. Imagine the peace that comes from celebrating others' successes instead of comparing yourself. What would change if admiration replaced envy in your life? Marcus Aurelius advised, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." By admiring others, you cultivate gratitude and humility, recognizing the beauty and potential in all people. Stoicism reminds us that appreciating others enriches our lives too. Reflect on someone you admire. What qualities do they have that inspire you? Let this admiration lift you, reminding you that everyone's journey is unique and that there is wisdom to gain from others' strengths. 24. Humility. Embrace imperfection. In Stoic philosophy, humility is not about devaluing yourself. It's about recognizing the limitations and imperfections inherent in every human. What if you embraced your imperfections as part of your unique path? Could this acceptance bring greater peace? Epictetus reminds us, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone.'" Stoicism teaches that humility is the ability to accept ourselves fully, knowing that perfection is an illusion. Embrace humility by acknowledging your flaws, not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. In accepting your imperfections, you become more compassionate toward both yourself and others, fostering a mindset of continual improvement. 25. Love unconditionally. What does it mean to love without expectation or condition? Stoicism teaches that unconditional love is a gift we offer freely, an acceptance that transcends judgments and expectations. Imagine offering love simply for its own sake. How might this transform your relationships? Seneca believed that love rooted in virtue is true love, one that grows through respect and understanding. In practicing unconditional love, we see others as they are, not as we wish them to be. What would happen if you let go of expectations and chose to love fully? By embracing unconditional love, you build deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Let this love be a guiding principle, reminding you that love is not about receiving. It is about giving freely, without attachment. 26. Kindness. Small acts, big impact. The simplest acts of kindness can ripple outward, impacting lives far beyond what we can see. Stoicism values kindness as an expression of our shared humanity. How often do you take the time to offer a kind word or gesture? What impact could it have if you made kindness a daily practice? Marcus Aurelius believed that kindness strengthens both the giver and receiver, creating a cycle of goodwill. Imagine the world we would live in if everyone made kindness a priority. Can you remember a time when a small act of kindness changed your day? Practice kindness in small ways, whether by listening to someone in need or offering encouragement. These acts may seem minor, but they have the power to uplift and inspire, creating a positive ripple effect. 27. Balance. Harmony in all things. In a world that demands constant productivity, Stoicism reminds us of the importance of balance. What if, instead of always striving, you took time to rest and reflect? Could balance bring you a more harmonious life? Stoics believe that balance, whether between work and rest, ambition and contentment, or solitude and connection, is essential for well-being. Marcus Aurelius would often remind himself that life is a delicate dance, one that requires attention to harmony and equilibrium. Ask yourself, where in your life could you benefit from more balance? Consider incorporating balance into your daily routine, allowing space for rest, reflection, and renewal. By prioritizing harmony, you prevent burnout and create a foundation for sustainable growth. How often do we judge others harshly while overlooking our own faults? Stoicism teaches tolerance toward others' shortcomings, while urging us to hold ourselves to a high standard. Imagine viewing others' actions with understanding instead of judgment. How would this shift impact your relationships? Epictetus advises, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Stoicism promotes patience and forgiveness, understanding that we each have our own struggles. What if, next time you felt frustration towards someone, you chose compassion instead? By practicing tolerance, you cultivate a mindset of empathy and self-improvement. Strive to be kind to others, while challenging yourself to grow and evolve, for this is the Stoic way. 29. Self-reflection, the mirror of the soul. How often do you pause to examine your own thoughts and actions? Stoicism values self-reflection as a path to wisdom, urging us to hold up a mirror to our inner selves. Imagine if you spent time each day contemplating your values and choices. Could this practice bring you closer to your true self? Seneca reminds us, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Self-reflection is a continual process, a journey inward to understand our motives, beliefs, and desires. Ask yourself, what lessons have you learned from your recent experiences? By practicing self-reflection, you gain insights that guide you toward better decisions and deeper self-awareness. This journey to understanding is lifelong, a pursuit of personal growth through honest introspection. 30. Acceptance of imperfection. Perfection is an illusion, and Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes from accepting our imperfections. Imagine the peace that comes from embracing yourself, flaws and all. What if, instead of striving for perfection, you focused on growth? Marcus Aurelius writes, accept the things to which fate binds you. Acceptance in Stoic thought means recognizing that every flaw, mistake, and imperfection is part of our unique journey. How much lighter would life feel if you allowed yourself to be human? By accepting imperfection, you let go of unrealistic expectations, focusing instead on becoming a better version of yourself. Embrace your journey, imperfections included, for it is through these that you find resilience and strength. 31. Responsibility. Owning your choices. In Stoicism, responsibility means taking ownership of your actions, understanding that each choice shapes your life. Imagine the power in acknowledging that you are the author of your story. What would change if you accepted full responsibility for your decisions? Epictetus taught that we cannot control others, only ourselves. Responsibility, in Stoicism, is the willingness to face consequences and learn from them. Reflect on this. How might life improve if you owned your choices without blaming external factors? Taking responsibility fosters a sense of empowerment and integrity, allowing you to navigate life with purpose. Remember, your choices are yours alone, and with them comes the power to shape your destiny. 32. Empowerment. Unleash your potential. Imagine realizing the full extent of your potential. Stoicism encourages us to recognize and harness our abilities, using them to create positive change in ourselves and the world. What if you acknowledged your inner strength and pursued your goals with conviction? Marcus Aurelius believed that each of us possesses a power within, one that, when nurtured, propels us toward growth. How might your life change if you stopped doubting yourself and started embracing your potential? Empowerment is a practice of self-belief and action. By committing to your growth, you unlock a wellspring of strength, using it to create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. 33. Generosity, a heart of giving. Generosity, according to Stoicism, is not about wealth or material gifts, but the sincere willingness to give of yourself, your time, attention, and kindness. Imagine if you saw each interaction as an opportunity to uplift others. How would generosity transform your relationships? Seneca taught that by giving freely, we become rich in spirit. Stoicism encourages us to look beyond material possessions and find value in what we can offer to others. What if you approached each day with the question, how can I contribute to someone's life today? By practicing generosity, you create a ripple effect of goodwill, strengthening bonds and enriching your own life in the process. Remember, the gifts of kindness and compassion often hold the greatest value. 34. Respect, treating others with dignity. Stoicism values respect as a fundamental principle in all human interactions. Imagine treating each person you meet with dignity, regardless of their background or beliefs. What would happen if you approached every encounter with an open heart? Marcus Aurelius believed that respect for others is rooted in our shared humanity. When we respect others, we honor the interconnectedness that Stoicism emphasizes. How often do you judge someone quickly? How might your outlook change if you replaced judgment with respect? Practice respect by seeking to understand rather than to criticize. Each person you meet is on their own journey, and by honoring this, you cultivate harmony and build trust within your relationships. 35. Punctuality, respecting time. Time is an irreplaceable resource, and punctuality is a way of honoring it, both for yourself and for others. Stoicism reminds us that time, once gone, cannot be reclaimed. What would change if you treated each moment as precious? Marcus Aurelius valued the disciplined use of time, recognizing that respect for others' time is a reflection of our respect for them. Imagine being punctual not out of obligation, but as an expression of integrity. How might this impact your relationships and self-discipline? Punctuality shows commitment and reliability, essential traits in Stoic philosophy. By honoring time, you show respect for the shared moments with others and build a reputation of dependability. 36. Purpose, guiding your life. What drives you? What gives your life meaning? Stoicism teaches that purpose is our guiding star, the internal compass that directs us toward fulfillment. Imagine waking up every day with a clear sense of why you do what you do. How much stronger would your motivation be? For Marcus Aurelius, purpose was rooted in service and self-improvement. He believed that when we align our actions with our values, we find true contentment. Reflect on this. What purpose fuels your life, and how does it shape your choices? By discovering and following your purpose, you build a life that reflects your deepest values. Let purpose be your guide, helping you stay true to yourself amidst life's inevitable challenges. 37. Healthy lifestyle, caring for body and mind. In Stoicism, caring for one's physical and mental well-being is seen as a duty, not an option. Imagine viewing your body and mind as sacred, a vessel that deserves care and respect. How would you prioritize your health if you saw it as a foundation for all else? Seneca believed that a sound body and mind allow us to serve others and live virtuously. What if each choice you made, whether in diet, exercise, or sleep, was a reflection of self-respect? Could these habits bring you closer to inner harmony? Embrace a healthy lifestyle as a Stoic practice, recognizing that caring for yourself enhances your resilience, focus, and strength, empowering you to face life's trials with clarity. 38. Calmness. Navigate storms with poise. In a world filled with stress and tension, calmness is a superpower. Stoicism teaches us to face difficulties with a steady heart and a clear mind. Imagine handling life's storms without being swept away. What would happen if, instead of reacting emotionally, you remained composed? Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Calmness, in Stoic thought, allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. How might your life improve if you practiced remaining calm during challenging moments? Let calmness be your anchor. By cultivating this inner steadiness, you enhance your decision-making and resilience, navigating life's trials with grace and confidence. 39. Optimism, a brighter perspective. Stoicism often encourages a grounded realism, but it also teaches us to find hope even in adversity. Optimism in this context is the belief that challenges can lead to growth and that difficult times don't last forever. Imagine seeing obstacles as opportunities. How might this shift in perspective affect your outlook? Marcus Aurelius practiced optimism by viewing hardship as a tool for self-improvement. He believed that even painful experiences could teach valuable lessons. What would change if you approached each challenge with a mindset of growth? By cultivating optimism, you create a resilient spirit that can endure and thrive through life's ups and downs. Remember, in Stoicism, optimism isn't blind faith. It's the strength to see potential and beauty even in struggle. 40. Essentialism. Simplify your life. In our modern world, we're often surrounded by excess, but Stoicism teaches us that simplicity brings peace. Essentialism is about stripping away the non-essential to focus on what truly matters. Imagine clearing out the clutter in your life, keeping only what aligns with your values. How much lighter would you feel? Epictetus advises, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By practicing essentialism, you create space for clarity and purpose. What could you let go of today that no longer serves you? Through simplicity, you find freedom from distraction, allowing you to live with greater focus and intention. Let essentialism guide you to a life that reflects your true priorities. 41. Integrity, the pillar of trust. Integrity is about aligning your actions with your values, living in a way that reflects who you truly are. Stoicism places great importance on integrity as the foundation of trust. Imagine if every choice you made reflected your deepest beliefs. How would this affect your relationships? Marcus Aurelius taught that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Living with integrity means consistently choosing actions that reflect your values. What would your life look like if you prioritized integrity over convenience? By practicing integrity, you build trust with yourself and others, fostering relationships rooted in respect and authenticity. Let integrity be the guiding light of your character. 42. Admiration for others. Recognize greatness. Stoicism teaches us to admire others genuinely, free of envy or judgment. Imagine how uplifting it feels to celebrate others' successes. How might this outlook enrich your life and cultivate positive connections? Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the virtues of others, finding inspiration in their strengths. Admiring others reminds us of the potential within ourselves and promotes a spirit of collaboration over competition. Can you think of someone whose qualities inspire you? Allow admiration to replace comparison. By recognizing greatness in others, you create a community of encouragement, one that uplifts and strengthens everyone involved. 43. Savor moments. Find joy in the present. Stoicism encourages us to fully experience each moment without rushing or overthinking. Imagine treating life as a series of unique, irreplaceable moments. How much more joyful would each day feel if you paused to savor its beauty? Seneca reminds us that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Practicing this mindful presence allows us to engage deeply with life. What small moments can you savor today? By appreciating each experience as it comes, you invite more gratitude and joy into your life. Remember, each moment is a gift to be cherished, not a fleeting stop on the way to something else. 44. Resourcefulness. Adapting and thriving. Resourcefulness is the Stoic response to life's limitations. Imagine seeing every challenge as an opportunity to find creative solutions. How would life change if you trusted yourself to adapt and make the most of what you have? Marcus Aurelius taught resilience by using obstacles as tools for growth. In Stoicism, resourcefulness is the practice of thriving within constraints. What if, instead of focusing on what you lack, you found new ways to use what you have? By embracing resourcefulness, you develop the strength to face adversity with creativity and confidence, turning challenges into stepping stones. 45. Action over information, turning dreams into reality. How often do we gather knowledge without acting on it? Stoicism values action, for it's only through doing that we turn potential into reality. Imagine if, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you acted now. What could you achieve? Epictetus advises, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Stoicism teaches us that action, not intention, shapes our lives. What small step can you take today toward your goals? By prioritizing action, you transform dreams into accomplishments. Remember, knowledge without action is like a path left untrodden. Each step forward brings you closer to fulfillment. 46. Graciousness, poise and elegance. In Stoic philosophy, graciousness is the ability to respond to life's challenges with poise and kindness. Imagine navigating difficult situations with calm and grace. How would this shift impact your interactions? Marcus Aurelius believed that a gracious response reflects inner strength and clarity. Stoicism teaches that when we approach others with kindness, even in tough moments, we uphold our values. Can you think of a time when responding graciously changed the outcome? Practice graciousness by maintaining composure and showing respect, regardless of the situation. This quiet elegance builds trust and leaves a lasting impression of strength. 47. Balance of mind, body, and spirit. A Stoic life is one of harmony among mind, body, and spirit. Imagine nurturing each part of yourself equally, creating a balanced foundation for growth. How might this balance influence your overall well-being? Marcus Aurelius emphasized the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. In Stoicism, true strength comes from tending to each aspect of our being. What practices help you maintain this balance? By embracing a holistic approach, you promote resilience and fulfillment, nurturing a life that's rich and well-rounded. 48. Self-knowledge. Knowing yourself. Stoicism places great value on self-knowledge, the deep understanding of one's own thoughts, desires, and motivations. Imagine knowing yourself so well that you are neither shaken by criticism nor swayed by fleeting trends. What peace might this level of self-awareness bring? Epictetus taught, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Self-knowledge is the foundation of wisdom, allowing us to align our actions with our true nature. How well do you know your own values and beliefs? How often do you pause to reflect on your intentions? By practicing self-reflection, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses, guiding your decisions with clarity. Through self-knowledge, you become better equipped to live authentically, grounded in your own truth. 49. Invest in learning, the currency of growth. In Stoic philosophy, learning is a lifelong pursuit, a continual investment in personal growth. Imagine viewing each day as an opportunity to learn, to expand your perspective, and deepen your understanding. How much richer would life feel if you embraced this growth mindset? Seneca believed that knowledge and wisdom were treasures that no one could take from you. In Stoicism, learning is not just about acquiring information, but developing character and wisdom. What have you learned recently that has shaped your view of the world? Make learning a habit. Seek knowledge not only in books, but also in experiences and conversations. This ongoing investment brings vibrancy to life, reminding you that growth is always possible. 50. Adapt to change. Flow with life. Life is unpredictable, and Stoicism teaches us that adaptability is essential to inner peace. Imagine flowing with life's changes, accepting each twist and turn with grace. What strength might you discover if you learn to let go of rigid expectations? Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the nature of change, urging himself to remain flexible and open. Stoicism reminds us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our response. What would change if you allowed yourself to adapt, to see new possibilities instead of losses? By embracing adaptability, you move with life rather than against it, cultivating a mindset that welcomes growth and transformation. This fluid approach allows you to thrive, no matter where life's currents may take you. Each of these 50 principles serves as a stepping stone toward a life of inner strength, resilience, and wisdom. A life where peace isn't contingent on circumstances, but found within. Stoicism isn't about detachment or apathy. It's about living fully, embracing each moment with a grounded, purposeful approach. Reflect on these teachings and consider which principles resonate most with your current journey. How might practicing even one of these principles transform your life? Imagine what your world would look like if, each day, you approached life with stoic clarity and calm, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and relationships, as spaces for compassion and kindness. We invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Which of these Stoic practices speaks to you the most? How has Stoicism impacted your life? If you found value in this exploration, please like this video and consider subscribing for more insights into Stoic philosophy and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward a life enriched with Stoic wisdom. May you find strength, peace, and purpose as you walk your own path.